Right.
Well, it's great to have Brian Peters with us, who was one of the members of Langwarrin's 1969 Premiership team. Your involvement in the team was a little bit different, Brian. You came into the team at the halfway mark of the season after being reserves coach.
That's right. I was appointed reserves coach in '69, and Graham asked me if I would come up and play with the seniors. Of course, they needed some experience, more experience, and the rest of the season we played and we went on and won.
Now, you were 5'11" and a half, and you played in the ruck. Now, John Nichols at Carlton was about 6'1". I mean, 5'11" and a half, they would say, would almost be too small to play football.
11 and 3/4.
3/4.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brian, they didn't give you enough. How'd you go in the ruck in those days?
Look, I had a good spring. I really did have a good spring. And in the ruck, you didn't have to stand where you do now, where you get on this side of the that side of the circle. You could look wherever you were. And I used to watch the ruck, the umpire, and they held the ball two different ways, end to end, and you knew if they bounced it that way, it'd either bounce that way or that way. So you could position yourself in a circle to be able to run in from the side. And with a guy like Nick Appleford, I used to be able to run in and jump and land on him and ruck with him. Right? And if we didn't get it, then David could come in over the top. And that's how we worked it. And if they held the ball the other way, it was either going to go backwards or forward. So you just positioned yourself to be able to ruck where you believe the ball's going to go.
You can't do it nowadays, of course, because it's third man up. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
I met Lee Matthews one day.
Yes.
And I thought, I'm only as big as him.
Yeah.
And I played in the ruck.
Yeah, and he was full forward. I mean, he was a freak, Lee Matthews, of course. Yeah, absolutely. The fact you won the Premiership, obviously it was a great decision to come out of retirement, but there'd been some injuries early days, so were you a bit nervous about coming out of retirement and playing, considering you'd suffered some fractures in your neck?
I had fractures in my neck.
Yeah.
I had three vertebrae in the spine. I could have been absolute quadriplegic when it happened.
Gee.
But after a couple of years, and Mark had spoken to me about coming down here as a non-playing coach.
Yep.
Right. I said, okay, but thinking about it, I thought, you can't coach from the fence. So I've got to get out and train. I went back to the doctors and he cleared my neck. He said, no, you'll be right. So I finished up training. Excuse me, for the first time in my life, we used to run down Quarry Road.
Yes.
And over the sand dunes. First time in my life, I had to stop, turn around and technically yodel.
Because you thought, gee, I've got to get fit here. Nothing wrong with that, Brian?
You know, Langy were in front most of the day.
Yep.
In the last quarter, Rye came at us and got within a goal or two, I think it was. And I always made a strong point about knowing what your teammates can do, what their weaknesses are.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Strengths are.
Yep.
And Gary Ridout, right, young Gary, he was a beautiful kick. He had hooked the ball. The only thing he did wrong at times was he tended to try to overkick it, and he looped the ball, like he miskicked it, and looped it out to his left. And right in the end of the game, virtually, I don't know, it was Graham, somebody had kicked the ball out, and Gary had got the ball out on the flank. And I thought, we all congregated in the goal square, and I thought, Gary's going to have a shot for goal, and he'll either kick this or he'll hook it. And so there's no going to be standing here amongst about 20 players. And as he kicked the ball, I headed for the boundary line, and he hooked it, and I finished up marking that ball, going back and kicking the goal, and got us another goal ahead, which virtually stopped Rye's run. And we went on and won it from there. So that was the one thing I really remember, you know, adding that goal to our score at that stage. Yeah.
Well, you're the hero, and you can tell that story all day, Brian. I really appreciate you joining us, and enjoy the day. It's great you're here for a big day for the Langwarrin Football Club.
Yes,
thanks for joining us. Good on you, Brian.
Get your GameFace on.